Hello, it's Right Side Trader here. Today is May 2nd, 2025, and this is my weekly trade review. We're reviewing an SPX, S&P 500, SPX, and Condor trade. That's 10 wide, 20 delta, looking to make 25% on the credit receive. And the goal is, by the end of the year, make $1 million using this trade. Virtual. This is all paper account. This is all for educational purposes only. No trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other before getting into trading. All right. This is one of the things I do in order to train myself to get to that point where I can actually execute this trade. Right now, I'm definitely not executing this trade at this size and all, but I am trying to place through one contract. When it fills, which is great. And sometimes it fills in some accounts, sometimes it don't. But I'm getting there. That's the whole thing, and that's what this is all about. It's about training my mind, training myself to get there. And I'm very patient. There's no need for me to rush in doing this trade. But I do like the money that I see, so that's one of the things that is kind of pushing me to actually get there. But let's go ahead and jump into the trades and do this trade review right quick. On Monday, I was able to place that iron Condor at 55.70, 55.80 on the call side, 54.80, 55.70 on the put side of 20 delta. And I was filled at $3.40, $4.40, which is kind of high. That's one of the problems that doing this trade in a virtual account and doing these trades like this, I'm getting mid fills and these crazy fills at times that you will not get in a live account. So again, I just set it to close it the way I want it to be closed, just making $1, a little bit over $1, or 25% on the trade, whatever that may be, and all. So I was in and out of this trade, as you can see, also in 3 minutes. This will not happen in your live account like this during this particular trade. That's the only thing that before at one time, and I might get back to doing that, because what is happening is just the market goes crazy in a few points in the morning and all. But I still think some new data came out. I saw a new little video that came out this week. It was trying to figure out, okay, when is the best time to actually place this trade? At 9:30 Eastern time or 10 o'clock Eastern time, and then what type of credit should you take and what time you should get out. I still agree. Based on the delta that I'm using and based on some of their earlier studies, I do like doing it this way. Still, I am not going to change up the way I am doing this trade because I see that it works for me and all, because I have done a few live trades with this and all, and I know by 10:30 Eastern, 11 o'clock Eastern, I should be out of this trade if it's working correctly. If it's not working correctly, I know to take a small gain or a small loss at that time. Based on all the data that has come out, that this trade still is not a trade that you hold to the end of the day. Because again, a lot of times, if it doesn't scare you when it does something like this, and you end up taking a loss when you shouldn't be taking a loss, although it worked out by the end of the day, it's not something to even go through. Just this little bit of time right here that passes up to 11 o'clock, this thing staying within the strikes that you sold, usually you have made your 25%. Now with volatility also being high and dropping sometimes during this time is actually helping this trade out. So that's enough of that. Let's get back to the whole trade review and let you know that things are not going to change here the way I'm doing things, and I'm going to continue to do things the way I do, and that's that. But let's go down to Tuesday. Tuesday on this iron Condor, I was able to place it at 55.60, 55.70 on the call side, 54.60, 54.50 on the put side, 20 delta. Got a $3.50 credit. Was able to close it for $2.50. Was in this trade at 9.34. Out of this trade at 9.40. Wednesday, I was able to place this trade again. Activate this iron Condor trade. Call side 55.40, 55.50 on the call side, 54.10, 54.00 on the put side, 20 delta. Received a $3.40 credit. Was able to close it with $2.15. In this trade at 9.32. Out of this trade at 10 o'clock. This is why you're going to see these. You're going to get where you consistently see around the same time these things closing the way I'm letting it go right now, because those are the times the options go crazy. You will get to your mid price, but you may not get to your offer price. That's the only thing. That's the one key thing that I see. The other thing with the live trade, I know it's usually going to be about 20 to 30 minutes after that that I actually really get out of the trade. But as long as the market is staying like this, this trade has been working at all. Thursday. I was able to place that on Condor, 56.70, 56.80 on the call side, 55.60, 55.50 on the put side, 20 delta. Received a $3.40 credit. Got out of it $2.20. Was in this trade at 9.32. Out of this trade at 9.39. Again at 9.40 time frame showing up. All right, Friday. Yesterday, today I didn't even pay this trade that much attention. Actually, was doing some other things, but I see I hadn't even adjusted my screen yet either. Let me adjust my screen. What I'm doing, I'm adjusting the screen where we can see both sold lines. These purple lines are the lines that I actually sold. So I like having those on the screen and all. But I was able to place that on Condor at 57.10, 57.20. On the call side, 56.10, 5600. On the put side, 20 delta. Received a $3 credit. Closed at $4.95. Again, you do get this. I see this in the live account too. I had set it for $2 and it got me at $2.95. And again, as you can see, is at that 10 o'clock time frame when the option prices go crazy and you can get that number at the mid. So I'm okay with this because again, I know I'm not. It's probably with the live trades. I'm in these trades about 20 to 30 minutes longer than what this thing is actually showing, and I can get that 25% credit that I'm actually looking to get on these trades. And although I'm taking, that's almost like a 30-some% credit there that I take on this one. I'm just been setting it for $1 because I'm trying to reach the goal. So it's one of the things that I'm trying to reach. But let's take a quick look at the VIX. And all right, quick. The VIX, it spiked on us on Monday. It kind of rose up on us and all, and then dropped down. It was kind of high one day. It kind of spiked a little bit, but it's been drifting downward. So that's the whole thing. Usually the credit on this trade that we're getting being at $3 or higher is all mainly because of this high VIX and because of the crazy field that I'm getting. I have been seeing fields of less than $3 in the live account and stuff, which I am okay with and all. But that's, again, there's a difference between the live, definitely a difference between the live and what I'm seeing here in the virtual account. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at the numbers and wrap this on up. Boom, boom. Oh, the numbers right here. The numbers meaning the actual trades that I actually did. And, well, again, in the virtual account. Oh, wow. Why so many trades? I guess that's right. 10. It should be 10 orders, two each day. And let me make sure I got it filtered right. The day is the 2nd. So let's scroll down here, and let's get rid of this here. We don't need that. Let's scroll down here. On the 28th, again, you can take a quick look and see what actually was happening. 31, 34, 40, 50, 34, 40, 250, 350, 250, 32, 340, 215, 32, 940, 34, 22. Then we seem like we got one more day left here, right here. 32, 10 o'clock. One of the things is I like my early entry time because it gives me the opportunity to get out of this trade at the other time when the market is actually peaking or actually you get these crazy fields at. I am okay with that because, again, it's kind of still based on the way that when I was heavily into actually trading that first few minutes in the market. I will wait. In that case, I will wait until that 5-minute time frame is done because usually there's a lot of volatility in the market at that time. So again, I don't want to be buying options at that time. It's definitely, for me, I've seen in my years trading that is a better it is a good time. I don't know if it's a better time or best time, but it is a good time to actually be selling your options because they're a little bit inflated at that time in that first 5-minute window, and then trying to take a small credit, take a debit on that, close that trade for a small credit. It seems naturally for me. That's all, and that's why I do it the way I do it, and that's why I'll stick with the way I'm doing until it proves me wrong. And so far, it's been going okay. And that's it. That's pretty much all I really want to share. I hope this has been helpful for some and all. And I'm kind of glad I am seeing some of the stuff that they're doing, and they change deltas on me, and the time trying to change. That's why, again, you need to practice this stuff yourself and see what you see yourself in your virtual account, and also with live trades, maybe trading one contract instead of the way I'm actually doing it here. But that's it. I hope this has been helpful. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.